advantage because they still have meta picks to choose from.
This is what I was saying the whole time, Trex. Finally. Finally, you're able to get it.
I've been killing the. I've been doing better than you at the global ban, man.
6, 7, 8 games, and finally are able to get it. Trex.
I've been making more global ban references than you have, sir. I've been killing.
Sure,
I'm locked in day one.
Well, he's trying to do the 6, 7.
My big analytical brain.
All right, guys, let's focus on the draft.
Sorry, it's been a long day.
It has been.
Butterflies born by
it's day one. It's day one. Always
day
long,
one.
isn't it?
Lantern's light.
Yeah, but I think looking at the draft, of course, Boxia not gonna be going on the other side. Can we just like delete that hero?
Among the planes,
I don't want to. No. The Jushin. I don't want to see it. I genuinely don't. It's such an annoying hero. This Jushin is so annoying. Like, it always sits in the ban section. Whichever team picks it, they 99% of the time they win.
So as of right now, I would say Zujin has 100% ban rate, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Hasn't not been banned and hasn't been picked, so it is always there. That and Marcel
will remain.
Yeah.
See?
3, 2, 1.
They already came to very delayed.
Those are the only 2 heroes with a 100% ban rate right now. Everything else has at least slipped through the cracks.
Yeah.
Kalea again banned out first phase.
They don't want to give it to Zultra.
Oh, you think that's the reason why? I was just thinking they just don't want to go against the Kalea.
I mean, we haven't been seeing the Kalea get banned. Kalea like hasn't had a 100% ban rate and hasn't had there's times that it hasn't got picked. Leviathan's the only team that has been like hard banning this Kalea.
I think it's probably because Oh My Fool might want to play Assassins. It's just in the previous game he got the box here, kind of, right? I just feel like that.
We'll see now because the boss is banned. I mean, not exactly target. I mean, yeah, target. I don't know. We'll see.
Ooh, Freya open? Are they serious?
First pick Freya?
First pick Freya.
Among a myriad of stars,
yeah, there you go.
The Valkyrie's voyage.
I mean, you can always match it with a fighter on.
Well, fighter
actually, we don't. Actually, hold on. We don't know if it's a gold lane or EXP Freya, too.
Oh, you know what though?
The only one bound.
You know what? Sorry, Trex, but like Leviathan can go first pick Freya, and they can go second pick Sora, and just absolutely destroy the sides of U2 Esports because U2 cannot pick the Valentina. They can't pick Valentina or the Sora because they play.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Wow. That completely slipped my mind.
Did they just take the Sora here though and say let them have the Valentina?
Yeah, they could give the Valentina, honestly.
Don't get me wrong, I know the Valentina's a good answer, but it's better than giving
the
them
Valentina to previous game. They picked Valentina and previous game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so they can't have any of it. That's interesting.
That's nasty, man.
Dang, if they do get the Sora and the Freya.
Shall endure.
Gotta be. Legacy shall endure. I don't know that.
Figure it out. We do get the Harley though pick on the side of U2 along with the Phobius.
That's okay.
Hylos. First Hylos debut pick.
Hylos because Hylos is kind of like a counter to the Freya, right? You got that glorious pathway. You can get that skill 2 or Ring of Punishment, slow down the attack speed that the Freya can kind of dish out along with the Chassis Pauldron, so you really slow down the Freya. But I really would have preferred like just go Sora and like just destroy the sides completely. Leviathan could have just done that.
But also, I mean, they can pick Sword at any time, and if U2 does ban it, like it's kind of like a wasted ban, right? Because Leviathan just has such an advantage of the fact that U2 can't even pick that, you know? So there's plenty of options for Leviathan in the field, and that's going to stay like that, so we'll see exactly what happens. Quad pick.
I like
so coming into bans, Tyrant gets Tyrant's gonna coach Tyrant and coach Chanel. What do we think we go into? We still need a jungle on the side of Leviathan, and then on the side of U2 we're still looking for a mid laner and a roam.
Fredrin's still open. Leo Mord is also open.
Good job.
Fredrin little. I mean, Fredrin could at least handle the hand. I feel like Fredrin would be, if you're gonna go for something tanky, bulky. Do you want to do the Suyo against the Harley though? I almost feel like
Exactly why. Yeah, exactly. But the thing with that is there should be a scaling marksman with that. Can Leviathan pick up carry?
Yeah, they can, but they're not gonna go carry, aren't they? They're gonna pop this Frey on the gold lane. That's what I'm thinking. So they still don't ban out the Soro, so I'm guessing Leviathan probably gonna get it for themselves. So Fredrin banned out, like you guys mentioned.
So now that just leaves Kai and Suyu. Or maybe, who knows, a niche assassin pick too. Who knows?
They have the ZTN. I feel like they have just a solid comp. You don't need to overthink jungle too much here for Leviathan.
Just go Leo Mord. Just go Leo Mord.
Yeah.
Just don't
But
overthink
just
it.
keep it pretty simple. Leo Mord still feels kind of hit or miss though. I don't know.
Yeah, but I
think
it's probably
Leo
the
is-
best pick, right?
Leo's kind of tough to play against a Phobius too.
Yeah, Phobius.
Maybe
and then
Hayabusa?
hardly catch the Claude and the Harley.
Ooh,
Maybe Hayabusa. If they're
Haya
if
wouldn't
Omifo
be too
can
bad.
Rocket. Haya looks really good against the Harley, really good against the Claude. Not bad against the Phobius. It's gonna be a squishy mid lane coming through as well.
guys, we got a
There
Grok!
it is.
We got our first Grok!
Finally we got the Grok.
And it's
Finally.
his Ultra Grok, which is exciting.
Dang, you're right. You're right. It is his Grok.
It's this Ultra Grok, so it's bringing me back. I'm having nostalgia right now. I'm excited for this one, and it's scary. That's scary with a Claude, with a Phobius, with a Harley. U2 is looking clean right now once again from draft to gameplay. They just have the answers overall.
I don't know, man. Jungle here, I'm leaning to the Suyo still.
Like the crimson
But
lightning.
Leo Mord is just so solid.
My
So yeah,
kiss.
Leo.
Will
Your
it
team
grant
is picking.
immortality?
Leo Mord and the Alice.
Oh my god, this is so heavy dive, so
Yeah, this is-
tanky, so much on the line when
It's
they're
all or
trying to
nothing
go
right here.
jungle. Yeah, this is like first turtle, so strong.
The problem with this though, the problem with a comp like this up against like a Harley and a Claude is it's hard to catch. You know, these
yeah.
are heroes that can really move around and split up and just kite you. And then you're also jumping into a Grok and a Phobius who like wants you to dive into them. And with a composition like Leviathan where everyone's going to be pretty grouped up, one big wild charge or tectonic charge, and everything changes. You know, Leviathan has to be careful about how they engage.
Give me a hero would be so good for U2 Esports.
Welcome to my castle. I bet you'll never want to leave.
Why is that hero? Oh,
Okay.
okay. They get good wave cleared. They get to contest these neutral objectives now, so they're just not giving it away. And you're right, Trex, about kiting and I would say split pushing or isolating them would really work out for U2 Esports.
I mean, but it's another hero that's going to be hard to catch, the Lilia. Ashley, any final thoughts on these lineups?
Honestly, I think I'm more favorable of the U2 lineup over here. They got a lot of in and out heroes, you know.
Yeah.
I
But
have to go for a burger now too.
hey, that can wait. That can wait until after
Yeah.
Well,
our potential last game.
potential last game, U2 Esports. I agree. I think the composition is hard to catch for a. It should be able to deal well with this heavy dive fighter comp from Leviathan Kronos.
Man, I thought you were talking about the burger when you said I could go for it too. But then you're right. They could definitely go for the splits. They are definitely looking to isolate them. They have a lot of control in the river, even though they're going up against Zetian and Hylos. Although I want to see the first interaction, the first wave clear, right? It's going to come down to that. Who's going to be the one to try and take the poke? Who's going to be the one dishing out the poke? Because Yato definitely has the extra range, if I may say so, when it comes to this clear. And if Zultra is going to use the barrier to try and slow down the minions, then they have a slight bit of an advantage. So already from the get-go, mind games are beginning. But overall, still U2 Esports, if they play it right, if they kite it right for the re-engage, they're super strong.
Yeah, I think, again, drafts both look good, but who can really execute the plan correctly? Because even though there's like the in and out, Leviathan still, you catch one, then you catch the next, then you catch the next. As long as you're all together and kind of are able to not go down and dodge, just watch out for Zultra. Watch out for these tectonic charges, and they may be able to confirm the kills.
Yeah, the only way I see Leviathan winning and dominating a team fight is where, we saw a lot of Zitans. I like to pronounce her Zitan clearly, but we've seen her, disengage and engage. Sometimes she would ult first and then everyone else would follow up, right? So imagine if she ulted first and then the Alice flicker ulted. That would be a good way to catching off any of the U2 players.
I mean, we did get to catch that previously as well, but then again, hey, you're right, Ashley. When it comes to those massive plays, that Fury of the Phoenix is going to be so crucial along with the Throne of Ruin from this Alice. But folks, are only going to find out when we go straight into the game. MLBB Championship Tour of the Americas, game number 2, match point for U2 Esports against the fan favorite Leviathan.
Yeah, and I mean, at this point, U2 Esports have drafted well. They've played well. They came prepared for the night, and there's already a nice knock-up in the danger we're going to see from Zultra as we move forward.
Oh, you can see they don't want to give away anything. Oh, my foe, the mind games have begun at this point, and U2 Esports slowly shifting the way that they are approaching this game. You can already see fast rotations from Leviathan. ISO making his way, invading. He's trying to cut. What is that? He's just cutting so deep into enemy territory.
I mean, we'll see if it backfires. I think overall, ISO feels comfortable about it. It's going to give quick rotations. Leviathan wants to try to press the gas early. You said that. You said they have a nice early game composition, and I think it's true. And look at ISO already looking for plays to be made.
But even though they have such nice early game composition, they're not able to get the river because Zultra is just not giving it up. And it's so important for U2 Esports that he does that so they don't lose both sides of the river, right? And now with the turtle coming up, they can contest. And now we're looking at Ziggy to get that level 4. And once he does, he's going to be completely a massive problem in these team fights. And also that Plaga not letting ISO cut the wave just before the turtle. Super important.
So can they contest for this? Belbiel's not out. There it is. Barbiel does come out.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can see nice black shoes from Inke to go back as well. Ziggy, Infernal Pursuit is there. Doesn't use it yet. The turtle being reset. Zultra, again, still not letting ISO nor anyone come close to the rest of his team. Not level 4, so the tech charge is not available. Sykes to go in. Nice view of the Phoenix as well. Oh, locks the Throne of Ruin. Valkyrie said coming in, and they catch Sykes. It's going to be first blood in the hands of Leviathan as ISO gets that one. Ziggy, Dark Wave misses, goes in for the Infernal Pursuit, catches 3 members, going through, but only falls down. And this is what Leviathan need. 2-0 on the board. Both kills in the hands of the Freya.
Literally the combo that Ashley just spoke into existence. The Fury of the Phoenix come down, followed up with a Throne of Ruin. Beautifully done by Leviathan. ISO does get in the Golden Staff, so we're going to start seeing a bit more damage there. A bit of some faster attacks to get those combos off. And Leviathan now, they smell blood in the water. They're going for more.
Yeah, they just want to invade. They want to end this game as soon as possible, not let them breathe whatsoever. But I think Bethlehem a little too deep. They pay the price, and so does Joy Bodge. Oh, no. Just when they had the lead, they let it slip, and now U2 Esports catch up.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. They still have to watch out for Zultra. The Grok wants these fighters to come at him. Same thing with Inke. this is something that the Lilia thrives in. Going up against grouped up fighters that want to try to walk up on you, you drop down the glooms, especially in tight areas. You want to be careful going into enemy jungle. Inkay is going to thrive in that. It's easy to get all those glooms to combo off. It's easy to just stack up damage on you. So Leviathan has to be careful about where they approach these fights, and U2 Esports wants them to kind of close in on them, especially if it's not in the river and more of a big walled off areas.
The walled off areas that Grok keeps building. You know what I heard? Have you seen that meme where, like, in Broken Walls map, where you play Broken Walls right now, and then the next game you're playing like another map in between the games? Grok is going and building those walls back up.
Oh, okay, yeah. I like that. Don't know if it was meme worthy, but you know.
You gotta watch the video, man. You gotta watch the video.
I'll watch the video. Coming up on second turtle of the game.
Oh well, thrown over. Nice view of the Phoenix coming in as well. Valkyrie to center the back line. Barbiel coming out there, able to secure the turtle. Oh my goodness, what a tech charge! Catching all members that are diving in from the side of Leviathan, but they're following it up with the Steed. And now they trade back 1 for 1. But all kills again in the pocket of ISO.
Okay, so kills going to the pocket of ISO, which is huge. Gold lead at a standstill at this point. Another turtle into the hands of Leviathan. Ziggy falls for Baj. I want to say that yes, like Leviathan is doing well, but with the composition they have, a standstill isn't what they want, right? They want a steamroll. I mean, is 3 kills into the hands of ISO leading up to that, or should they have a much larger gold lead right now?
I think just go for a larger goal lead. Just let it snowball out of control. They're getting the kills they need to. Yes, they got 3 kills. They're on par, but still the goal lead has been 50-50. Oh my god, the Claude is taking too much damage. Oh, so
oh god.
Goodness, what a tech charge. Oh, my phone walked right into that one. This is why the Grok is such a great pick right now in the meta. And Zultra showing so why. Oh.
The Zultra Grok is not letting us down right now. It was foretold, we got it. Everyone that's been waiting for it, it happened. And I got a feeling we might see a lot more of it as MCT moves forward. ISO did just lock in the Corrosion Scythe. I mean, ISO's having a good gold lane experience still. Even with all the chaos on the map, ISO could be the one that carries things through here. But as long as Zultra keeps playing the way he is, and Ziggy and Plaga also, I mean, it's still a very tough game for Leviathan.
I mean, yes, ISO can play this game right, but the thing is, on a fighter in the gold lane that has all the gold in him, all the bounty, if you go for a Valkyrie Descent and they're able to kite and you get isolated from the team fight, it's not looking good. But oh my god, it's not looking good right now for U2 Esports. But Zultra again with a massive tech charge, creating the space that his team needs. But ISO comes to the back line. Valkyrie Descent flickers forward as well, finds 1 kill, maybe gets another. No, Sykes able to back off, but look at Ziggy. He buys time just by himself, zones away 3 members with the Infernal Pursuits. Meanwhile, a Thief in the Night on the bot lane, able to take a tier 2 tower.
Yeah, and then Sykes able to still, no, doesn't get the final shot there. I thought the Deadly Magic would finish it off, but not able to complete it. U2 Esports gets pushed back. We're finally having some back and forth in this series. ISO will continue to scale, but at this point it comes down to who's getting the big plays, right? Turtle gonna go into the hand of Leviathan. We see U2 Esports win these fights when Zultra's able to get the big knock-up, when they're able to find those big moments. We see Leviathan win the fights when they're able to get the big
Barbiel coming, but not going to save them this time. Blazing Duet combo was so good. Plaga flickers on. This is what I'm talking about. ISO right now isolated completely, but here's the Throne of Ruin at the same time. Infernal Pursuit coming through is too much for them to deal with. NK not present in the fight is not working out for them. A lot of flickers expended, revitalized, so many resources. But U2 Esports, they don't win the fight, but still end up getting the better of Leviathan.
I don't think there's any answers for this Freya right now. I really don't. This Freya is going to get out of control, and it's only going to get worse and worse and worse. Nope. There's nothing. Unless, I mean, they really need to, it needs to be a huge knock-up and everything on ISO. And at that point, the rest of the team's going to collapse onto you.
I would say the Harley is a great counter to the Freya, right? But you need to get the Freya isolated from the team fight. Usually, ISO is coming in after Sykes kind of goes in, and you can see the build as well. Right now, Genius One, Divine Glaive, almost getting negative pen in terms of the damage that he can output. And Claude going for the Trinity. It's Inke is not able to dish out those glooms in those team fights when the massive knockups are coming through. So maybe if they're there at the same place at the right time, U2 Esports will come out of the victory. But for Leviathan, though, yeah, they're doing super well. Just play around ISO at this point.
Yeah, that's all you got to do, and you're able to do that, right? You do have a front line that can buy time, and ISO's able to kind of wait for the moment. ISO's never the first engager, right? ISO comes in a few seconds after the fight starts, finds the right targets. If Plaga tries to come in for a blazing duet, instantly caught up. If Sykes tries to come in at the wrong time, instantly caught. So it's going to be tough from here on. In U2 Esports, it's going to be a while until they can really do something. First Lord, most likely not going to be it.
Oh no, NK so aggressive. Oh, Fury of the Phoenix, and along with that, the glorious pathway for ISO going straight to the back line, but the tech charge saving him. But ISO gets the dive, gets the kill, finds a double. Could be looking for a third, but the Infernal Pursuit coming in is too much for them to deal with. Barbiel with the Steed on his way, but Blazing Duet straight into the back line. Nobody there to stop him whatsoever. He finds one. Will he find another? Yes, he will. No, they're just able to escape, but ISO finally gets shut down. And Plaga finds a double, make that 3. The recall taunts are already coming in. U2 Esports are in the head of Leviathan.
Plaga! My guy waits for the moment, comes in with a blazing duet. ISO should not have re-engaged there. I think he thought the rest of his team was going to stand stronger. He goes around the back, and he tries to get the catch off, and you can see the delay in ISO's attitude, like, do I want to engage this? Ends up going for it and pays the price, and that is a huge turnaround for U2 Esports. Not just a gold lead, but a Lord into their hands to create a lot more map pressure on their side.
And this is what I was talking about too, Trex. It's that kill if ISO was in a little too deep and the kill goes in. Yeah, that's a lot of bounty. We're talking, what, 1,000 plus bounty in the pocket of Claude. You can see already he gets 3,000 plus gold compared to the Zetian, but here they get the Steed going. Nice use of the Fury of the Phoenix along with the Warriors. Pathway slow down NK as well at the same time, but the Dark Wave and the amount of time this Mobius is buying for the team. This is what, like the 5th time he's done so.
Yeah, this is what I mean when both teams have so much play potential, combo potential, and it's all going to be about who lands those combos better, who can catch. It's not exactly a, oh, your draft is just better of mine. It is, can you make things happen? Can you shake something right now? Because that's going to be what it comes down to.
That's what it's been about. How are they going to shake off? Oh no, Valkyrie Descent, ISO coming through as well. Zultra, nice use of Power of Nature. Rolling away Joy. There's a lot of damage coming through. Tech charge missing out. Oh, the Deadly Magic is doing a lot of damage right now. And this is what I was talking about. ISO can be playing with fire no more.
I'm wondering if ISO is going to end up picking up a little bit of defense. Maybe something like a Radiant Armor. Something, because Sykes does hurt. Do you just, Rose Gold. Plus maybe an immortality, or I mean, no, you just swap out for the immortality after. But it does seem like Plaga and Sykes are doing a lot of damage onto ISO, and you can't just Valkyrie Ascent right now.
Oh,
so yeah, Rose Gold coming in soon.
And they go in as well. Oh, Infernal Pursuit coming in from Ziggy. Phantom Steed coming out as well. A lot of damage done with the help of the Deadly Magic. Zultra can go with the dive, but he doesn't. Oh, Plaga comes in, Blazing Duet, flickers as well at the same time, catching the rest of the members off guard. But are they able to convert this into a neutral objective? It's got to be this tier 2 in the mid lane. ISO is there to try and defend, but zoned out completely. Tech charge, 2 members. That was so out of range just at the edge.
Yeah, didn't even use a flicker or anything there, I don't think. Did he?
He did.
I think he just straight up, he did. It was like a last second flicker. That was...
I mean, Did he use the flicker to get out of the fight or in the fight?
I think to get out of the fight. I don't think he. We'll go back and check later. I don't know. But either way, the pressure right now from U2, they're just everywhere from the Blazing Duets. And again, they don't even have to approach this as a unit. They're able to kind of take these fights very split up and just find little plays here and there. The touch and go, just like last time.
Yeah, the touch and go is just a nice play style, if you ask me, for U2 Esports. They've been playing it really well, and they know how to punish. And that's the important part. They have the composition to make it work. InK doing a lot of damage. Joybot is not able to walk into this Lord Pit whatsoever. Oh my, full rendered useless. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of damage coming through as well. Throne of Ruin, try and buy some time. Fear the Phoenix as Ultra goes, tech charge, catches 2 members. But you can see that they have to make it out. Bethlehem cannot stand. Oh no, I'm not sure if that's the Night use of the Phantom Steed, but here they go in, catching 1 member. Valkyrie to stand on the back line, but this Phoveus is buying so much time. Finally goes down. Oh, ISO. It does a lot of damage, takes down Sykes, and this is the moment the Leviathan are looking for, but Plaga gets that kill in return. Joybot's left in no man's land will go down. Now, the rest of the damage dealers for U2 Esports looking to take it all. Here comes Oh My Foe with the help of the Steed. Plaga Blazing Duet misses completely, nobody home, but at the same time they get the Lord. And by kiting and bobbing and weaving, he finds a double kill. Leviathan come out on top.
It's a nail biter right now. It is a game of tug of war. Leviathan are able to really pull out that fight. For a second, it feels like U2's got it. Plaga able to kind of pull up, but ISO finds one as well into the backside, and while all this is happening, once Sykes goes down, Leviathan feels comfortable. All we have to do is kind of let this Lord get low, and no matter what, Oh My Foe's gonna be able to use the Retribution cleanly, gonna be able to get that kill, and now with the Lord pushing back into U2, can Leviathan break down an inhibitor here?
You know what though, Trex, I think that fight, it didn't really look like, oh wait, tech charge, oh my goodness, what was ISO even doing? He should not have been there whatsoever. They do get the glorious path to slow them down. Oh My Foe with the Steed, but what was ISO doing there?
Yeah, a little too deep. I mean, at this point, you already know that Sykes can just about one-shot you. You know, Plaga can shred you down. Yes, ISO is a monster, but you can't be the front line guy. You got to come in after the fight gets started a bit.
Yeah, I mean, even that previous fight, right, for the Lord, it's not so much that Leviathan really played that well. Felt like U2 kind of fumbled it. Did it not feel the same? It kind of felt that, yes, there were moments where ISO was able to get the back line. Bethlehem created a little bit of a separation, but felt like for U2 Esports, there was a moment of panic, a moment of hesitation when it came to that fight.
I think ISO just did a great, it was worth the ISO dying as long as you get Sykes. And I think after Sykes went down, U2 maybe should have backed off. It's like, ooh, we don't have our jungler anymore. We don't have Retri. We shouldn't drag this out. Now Zultra, though, with a defensive tech charge.
Oh, glorious pathway as well to slow them down. Zultra left alone, isolated completely. I don't know if his teammates will come out to help him. I think they are. They go in. Blooms is dishing out a lot of damage. But Zultra goes down. But look at the top side, though.
Top side.
Oh. Nah,
they're going to try to keep this going. They're not going to let him go back. They are trying to delay here. They are delaying.
Blazing Duet gets the kill. Bethlehem is the only one left there, and I don't think he's gonna go down, right? He's not gonna survive this.
But they're catching member by member right now. Bethlehem drops. Joybot's on the run.
Yeah, ISO comes in. Hat-trick to make it out alive as well. Ziggy catches the Infernal Pursuit. Oh, glorious. The Phantom Steed coming out, and they're still looking to fight. I don't think this is a wise idea. If you're Leviathan, you're just walking straight into a trap.
This is what I mean when I say U2, the communication is on point. To be able to pull that off, like, listen, we're gonna drag this fight a bit. We got Sykes going up to top lane. They're gonna try to recall back. Like, overall, across the map, they are taking these spread out fights so well in the way they approach everything. And now back over to Lord. Just, I know I keep saying it, but just clean. It's not something you see every day from a team right now.
Well, now the Lord dance has begun. Nice glorious path to come to as well. Fury of the Phoenix able to secure the Lord. Finds it, but look at the back line. ISO diving in so deep, finds Plaga, the damage dealer. And now Ziggy goes in, Dark Wave, Infernal Pursuit still able to buy some time, but there's no one to follow up because ISO isolates Sykes and cuts off the damage dealers.
Leviathan is when they're winning, it is pure grit, pure just we are jumping in, we are doing this. We know if it's a 5v5 cleanup, we can get the dub here, and that's what they're doing. They're forcing you two to not take these big spread out fights. They're forcing them, listen, let's just do this. Let's just throw hands. No funny business here. And they're coming out on top in those moments, but it still continues.
Oh no, Throne of Ruin. Inke did not need to use those black shoes, walked straight into it. The Phantom Steed from Oh My Foe gets shut down a little too deep into enemy territory, but ISO here goes in for the Valkyrie Descent. They find a double kill in the hands of Yato. Inhibitor taken out on the bot side. What is ISO doing again? Too overzealous.
Yeah, now Plaga's back in the thick of things.
Yeah,
Big Blazing Duet plus Winter Crown.
Yeah, he's looking to get them as well. Able to make it out. Yato with a flicker just to get to safety.
Okay, so still with the Lord coming, you two. The fact that they're able to take out ISO and Oh My Foe means they'll be able to shred this down and last for another push. It's definitely not over just yet.
Oh, definitely not over. This is a nail biter again. Oh, but this time I think Leviathan able to make a comeback off of the mistakes from and hesitation from MCT Esports. Not so clean compared to game number 1 from them. But Leviathan definitely with this composition of a full dive, making it work. 10 kills in the hands of ISO. Yeah. A full build too. No boots.
No boots. No boots for ISO. You don't need them. You're jumping around. You hit that Valkyrie. No socks, no boots, barefoot in the land of dawn, dirty footing it around through the river. But I mean, at this point, you hit the Valkyrie Descent. You're jumping on them anyways. You're not a composition that wants to be all split up. You want to try to find these tight team fights. And even without the boots, look at the moves. ISO doesn't. She's hopping. She doesn't need to run.
Yeah, this Freya is just hopping around. It reminds me of the Wan, right? When you get to hop around, no boots on the Wan. Whatever happened to that hero?
Oof. She'll be back one day, I'm sure. For sure. We'll see.
Been too long.
Lord is up though. Could be a slow play here, honestly. I feel like U2 does have a small advantage with that long lane being loose. Leviathan maybe want to try to force something here, not let this drag out.
Did you see that? Zultra swapping his boots for the rapid boots. Sold his tough boots just to get some extra speed in terms of mobility. Plaga getting the Rose Gold Meteor as well. Oh, Zultra, he wanted to go for a play, but he misses out completely. This is the mistake that they were waiting for. And Leviathan going gung-ho at them. Ooh. They find the damage dealer. Plaga figures out arms away as well, but he gets taken down by ISO. This is where Leviathan want to let loose. They're looking to go straight into the back line. Not enough damage. Zultra gets caught out, and now he goes down. Immortality's popped. Dark Wave coming in from Ziggy, but they have to let it through. What a play from Leviathan off of a mistake from Zultra.
And Plaga did everything he could there. Wind of Nature, BMIs to the side, uses the flicker. ISO was not letting Plaga get away. Finally, I thought Plaga was good, but ISO still got the flicker and clutch just to close the distance and get that final hit down. That is a Lord, possibly the final Lord, into the hands of Leviathan. It's 25 seconds or so on Zultra, 11 seconds on Plaga. There is still some chance to defend this, but it's getting closer and closer for Leviathan.
I mean, that play, Trex, that play from Zultra, he got the barrier. He could have just went straight in for the tech charge, opting to use that power of nature, right? That proc the passive of the Zetian, or Zaytan, like we call it. And then all of a sudden, he gets pushed back. The tech charge comes in, misses completely. All Leviathan capitalize, and now can they convert this into a base crystal?
We'll see. I mean, with everybody up, with Plaga, with the ability to clear, U2 does have decent defense. Leviathan, 2 inhibitors. I think this could be defendable, even though it's 23 minutes in. As long as U2 plays it well, it is defendable.
It definitely is defendable. They've been doing a fantastic job. It all comes down to Bethlehem and how he's going to go for the play, and he's looking to go for it as well. Just waiting for the right time to go in, pop that Throne of Ruin. Zultra is doing a lot of work, taking a lot of damage, but here comes the next set of waves, and I don't think they're going to be able to save this inhibitor in the mid lane. Zultra goes in, a nice use, tech charge as well, finds the right target. ISO melted down, deadly magic used up, but there's the Winter Crown to try and Immortality popped it as well. Blazing Do It coming in. And Valkyrie to send to make sure he gets out alive. Oh, my foe is still there. And look at Ziggy going gung-ho. But at the same time, Bethlehem in the back line, buying enough time, comes out of the battle of the EXP laners. And again, ISO finds a moment, a killing spree. Plaga takes one back. It's back and forth, but it's been a 2-for-1 trade. Glorious path to slow them down and Plaga goes down. Oh, my foe, with the help of the Phantom State, finds the kill. Now they get Zultra, in case the only one left standing, but the base crystal's locked in. We're going to a game 3, folks, in the final match of the day.
To all my North American people thinking you were going to have an early night tonight, we still got one more game. Leviathan tie things up. It's going to be a best of 3. That final play, I thought Plaga was about to save the day, and Barbiel comes out and just gets the kill. He wasn't even on the horse. The horse just came running by and gets the final shot on the Plaga. Ashleys, how we feeling? How we feeling?
I think that game had everyone on the edge of their seats, you know? Like, every single fight, it's like, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? And then now we're going to a game 3. I'm excited.
All right, we're jumping right into draft. We're not wasting. Oh no, Bonox drops. This is our first Bonox drop of the night.
Hey man, make sure you're there in the chat, folks. The mods will be dishing out the diamonds. Make sure you're active. The rules are up, of course, and you might just be able to get. Get lucky. Of course, it's going to be on the esports channel, so that's why we keep telling you, you've got to follow MLBB NA Esports and, of course, MLBB Esports channel as well. That's where all the drops will be given. We're doing it in 6 different channels, so, and I don't know how many we're doing, so just stay alive, be active in the chat. I'm going to get some diamonds for myself.
Yeah, the key to these things is being active in the chat. There's, like, questions that get asked, and it's all about people who are in from, like, start to finish. Have higher chances from what I hear. The longer you're in chat and communicate, you have better chances at winning these things. It's not something that you can just like drop by and win real quick. So make sure you hang around, make sure you're, communicating and all that good stuff.
Hey, so shouldn't that technically mean that we would have the highest chance?
Yeah, we've been in chat all day.
Oh well,
I can't. Diamonds, bro.
I can't be too mad to see a game 3.
And that's where we have to think about it, right? We have to be like, it's exciting. It's game 3. It's 2 a.m., but it's game 3.
It is. I'm excited. I mean, of course, as MLBB fanatics, we all like to see game 3. But as casters, we like quick 2-0s, don't we?
I like it all. I'm a fan of it all. I thought Leviathan, honestly, I felt like you two kind of had that game in the bag for a moment there. I was like, oh, yeah. This is a wrap.
Man, talking about a wrap, you got me hungry. First burgers, now wraps. I don't know. What are we talking about? Wings next?
Everything, yeah, wings by wings.
Wings by wings,
oh, man.
Everything's just going to be food related now for Kronos.
Hey, man, I'm telling you. Well, why not? Why not? We cook it in the kitchen, cook it on the desk. Come on, Trex, you know all about it.
I know all about it.
You do.
All right, so at this point, what do we think was the big turnaround in that game? Do we think it was just ISO?
It was ISO for, like, most of the game, right? I would say 50-60% for Leviathan. But the other 40, I would say, kind of fumbled from U2 Esports. But then again, fumbled in terms of they got ahead of themselves, but also with the kind of lineup that Leviathan had, especially with that Zetyan. And there you go. That's why the MVP, 5-2-20, 20 assists, basically in 25 of these kills. And that just being a massive difference maker, especially that Celestial Armament. That's the biggest one when they get that going, I mean, when you have that up, it has like a 100-second cooldown, that passive, and it was still enough there at the right time, prevented Zultras from making that massive play. Maybe if Zultra, instead of opting to go for the skill 1, if he went straight for the ultimate, it would have been a 4-man knockup right there. And that would have been a complete destruction of Leviathan. It would have been a 2-0. But him opting to go for a basic kind of a combo, which you usually do, you get that skill 2 and then flicker forward, basic attack skill 1, that pushed him back, and then that kind of changed the story.
I just saw that flicker from Yato there. I feel like Zitian, my eyes, like whenever there's a Zitian on the field, it's always hard for me to keep up with everything the Zitian is actually doing, like the amount of damage, because it's just like such a hero, like kind of like kites around. But there was